First of all, to our German friends, our Dutch friends who came for this conference, welcome. For me, with our Madam Prime Minister, with Landa as your representative here, we're honored to have you. In Aruba, we have our professionals who are also from our private sector present. We have friends from Curaçao, friends from Brazil, friends from Mexico. I hope I'm not missing anybody, but welcome, really welcome to Aruba. Switzerland. You're Swiss Arubian.
Yes.
We, as our Madam Prime Minister said, we are implementing our national energy policy, and it is to her credit as former Minister of Energy who united our island in a vision to meet the objectives for 2030 and 2050, the Paris Agreement. And we are committed in order to achieve those objectives of reducing emissions, also help mitigate global warming, and obviously the fatal consequences if we fail. And I'm very happy as Aruba that we are hosting, and also thanking the Dutch-German Chamber of Commerce, we're hosting these conferences. And we thank our German friends so much for coming all the way from Germany to Aruba, because we see the European continent and the European countries committed to the energy transition, to the objectives in 2030 and 2050 in light of the Paris Agreement. So, and as you know, I was asked earlier that we're going to have a COP28, if I'm not mistaken. Our Minister of Climate and Energy of the Kingdom, Mr. 𝗍𝗶𝗯𝗯𝗲 will represent us there with one voice. And we do appreciate the support of the Dutch government as a leader also in this whole transition, energy transition road map that we have to walk through. In Aruba, we are, as you know, when you arrived, you saw those wind power, our wind power park, windmill park, power generation that started a long time ago. We will be expanding our wind energy generation capacity. We are transforming the energy, the refinery zone. We have already signed agreements with a European company called 𝗖𝗿𝗵 𝗵𝗆𝗆 to build a green hydrogen plant there that will produce also not only hydrogen, but we are more ambitious. We want to export hydrogen. We are positively competing with our brothers in Curaçao to try to be the first. Whoever achieves the first place, we will all be winners, because in Europe there is a big demand for hydrogen, and we believe that we can be not only producing hydrogen for our local economy, but also to export. In a continent that we feel is not leading the path forward as fast as Europe, the European continent is walking. So we are expanding, we will be expanding our PV, our photovoltaic facilities around the island. So we feel, together with the energy transition that we're doing, finishing our dependency on heavy fuel oil, we will be dependent still for 2 years. But for 2025, we will switch from heavy fuel oil to LNG, natural gas. We do have Arugas here, our LPG production, our distribution facility here. But obviously, there are big interests of the companies in investing in the whole energy transition sector. As government, we are committed in supporting all companies that want to be part of this vision. So that's why we welcome the German companies, we welcome the Dutch companies, We welcome all companies who want to be part of this energy transition. And sometimes I like to repeat it. People say, but Aruba is so small. You're not a big factor in the whole global warming, climate change challenge. Yes, it's true. But we would like to lead by example because, again, the consequences for an island like Aruba can be fatal. So we hope that by leading by example, the world will take us seriously. And that, just like Madam Prime Minister said, we need our community, our citizens, to our economy, local economy, to also transform. When you talk about hydrogen, producing hydrogen, you need cars, buses, economy to consume hydrogen. So we need to transform as citizens, also our commitment to those new energy systems. So governments must give incentives to stimulate that change, that transformation. And also, sometimes we need to put what I call positive pressure, because we need to make it happen. Because sometimes if you leave it up to a person, they say, well, I'll do it tomorrow. You know, human nature. We need to make sure we make a national commitment as community to make those transition a reality. So by this conference, being held in Aruba, we are honored, Alexandra, and please take this to the Federal Ministry in Germany. We are honored by the fact that every year you want to come all the way from Germany and from other countries to Aruba to discuss opportunities, discuss visions, because the mere fact that we have such an important country like Germany coming all the way to Aruba to discuss visions, you will inspire us, but also you entrust our own aspirations in this whole energy transition in order to make this world a better world. And for that, we thank you from the bottom of our heart. We see Germany as a trusted partner. We see Germany as a big brother. We're very proud of our cooperation with the Netherlands. We hope that our cooperation will inspire Latin America, the Caribbean, Central America, and even North America. You know, so thank you for being here. I wanted to tell you that we are realizing a lot of projects. They asked me to say something about the green hydrogen plant. What I can tell you is that we are committed in realizing this project. We are committed in the energy transition together with Eagle LNG in making that project a reality. We are committed in expanding our solar parks. We are committed in order to expand our wind farm projects onshore and offshore. You know, in light of the green hydrogen valley you have in North Holland, you know, the first hydrogen valley, we are walking the path. We're walking the talk, you know, but we understand that we are a small country, but sometimes small countries can inspire, with our example, the bigger cause. So we hope your conference today helps towards that purpose. Welcome to Aruba. We are with open arms, open in doing business with our Dutch, German, and other companies. And I hope you will find great local partners, because in Aruba, there are great companies, great professionals that would love to work with you. Thank you. Thank you.